Hey, I was asked in response to my previous video to design a heavy fighter radar, so let's give it a shot. I'm making the name random because I don't care. Grab heavy fighter, set everything to maximum because again I don't know what's important, and you can lower stuff later and it'll help you to lower your costs, but you know, for now, whatever. I'm just going to grab the most familiar looking names of things in here because I don't want to bother picking the best match minerals or whatever. You'll see right off the bat these percentages. Right here it says that my emitter is 5% of the cost of this radar, and my detector is 4% and 4% and 4%. So that's good. You want your minerals to end up around, you know, between 2 and 5%. So I'm going to leave those all alone. I don't really need to change those. The error message right now says raise minerals or lower hull, and since my minerals look good, I think I'll I'll lower my hull. So let's go for like 20. Okay, so that error message now went away, and we get a new error message that says raise production time or lower research time. This is a common one because it always defaults the research time to be 8 days, and that's just silly. So I'm going to lower that. Hey, and now my design is possible. So you'll see that the minerals are all set to 11 and the percentages are all between 4 and 5. Hull is at 20, which comes out to 0.1% of the cost, which means we're really sacrificing something to get our hull this small. Power required is 204, which is 11%. We could probably go lower than that. Research cost right now is at 0.1% at 100 million. So let's cut that down to a million, and it has almost no effect on anything. Yeah, research cost for some reason is just weighted so poorly that you should always minimize it because you don't gain anything from maximizing it. Research time right now 9 hours, which really translates to like 5 minutes because it shows the default research facility, but we're using one that's 5 or 6 times better. Plus we can research it at multiple places, and we get a faction bonus on research. So production cost 43 million. That's completely unreasonable. It's coming out as 35%. We can get production costs as low as about 5%. So we want 1/7 of that, and 49 1/7 of that is 7. So we're going to go like 7. Now it says raise production cost, so we're going to go for, say, 8 here. Hey, and the 8 works. And so we got 87. Let's reduce it to just 80. Nope, that didn't work. 85. Yeah, okay, 85 works. Now we got 43% of our cost is coming from production time. That's usually a good thing because you're only going to build one radar per ship anyway, and you can really set 29 ships to build and then go do something else, or build one ship at each of 29 starports. So production time is really irrelevant, and it's good to put most of your costs into that. We can probably even get it higher by reducing our minerals. Right now our minerals are all 12, and that's at 9%. So let's go down to, say, 10 for each of the minerals. Oop. And raise hull or minerals. Let's go to 15, 16. Nope, nope. Okay, so if I make one of them 12 and the other one's 10, then that also works. And that changes the cost to 10% on my top mineral and 2% on all the others, which is good. 2% is a relatively good mineral cost, as I've been saying. This looks good to me. Production time is 3 minutes, which actually translates to like a couple of seconds. Anyway, I'm going to submit the design. And it worked. Alright, good luck.